What are you drinking? What are
Not water. It's totally water. Would you like some?
Yes.
Clear our throats. I have a little bit of phlegm in the back of my throat.
Ew. Gross.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the recap.
Yeah, and today on Raw.
Not that kind of recap.
Just kidding.
We are recapping the iPhone. Wait, we did that last week.
Yeah.
Again, we're recapping. No, we're not.
No.
I'm your host, Matt.
And I'm Priscilla.
Obviously, I hope you guys know that by now. I mean, this is our second season. You can find me on Twitter at Mateo83. I'll stop poking my ear and my nose because I'm on camera filming.
Poke my eye.
You poke your eyeball. Sitting next to me is my lovely co-host, who happens to be my very lovely wife. And you're wearing glasses this week.
I don't like
Is
that
just
you
this,
pointed that out.
Is this to see the scores better?
No, it's for you to keep going on with the show.
You can follow her on Twitter at Priscilla, right? Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah. You can find her on there.
What'd you think? To start all over.
No, let's keep going. What'd you think of this week's football action, Priscilla?
I thought there was a lot of football going on. There was action. And there was hitting, and there was touchdowns to be made, and that is all I know.
And yeah, I don't think we really watched that much football this week. Can you believe it?
No.
We watched a little bit of the Manning Bowl.
And a little bit of, well, I don't know.
You don't know. That's fine. It's okay. So what are those three lovely words? I'd love to hear you say so much.
Roll those highlights.
Close. I was expecting I love you, but it's all right.
That's already been
I know
done.
your true feelings.
It's been done.
I know your true feelings. Whoa, folks! Yeah, week 2. Most of us have rebounded from our week 1 hangovers. Moving on right into game 1, you saw me, my team, Los Matadores, taking on Luis's Limpig Buckus. I'm not a real big fan of your team name, Luis, but you're probably not a big fan of this week either because you had a bad week. Not only did you lose to me,
but you lost to him.
You lost to me. The commish curse does not hit me this week, thankfully. I think it reflected off of me and went to him, and the Pittsburgh lost an embarrassing game to the Bengals just earlier tonight. Final score 95-82. I'm pretty happy about that score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved the 1-on-1.
All right, game 2.
Game 2, we saw Alex's Beer Bellies FC taking on Johnny's Draft Day Losers. Johnny's coming out strong. Taking out Alex this time around. He's final score 107-93. Alex moves to 1-1. Johnny is actually undefeated, 2-0. Not too bad.
Wow.
Yeah. And in game 3, we saw Freddie's Blackbeard's Delight take it to Joey's team, Dougie. Took it to him. Made him do the Dougie.
Yeah.
What's a Dougie? Is that a dance?
I think so.
You think so? Man, Freddie had an impressive score again, 149-96. That is insane. Moving on to game 4, Joe's week gets worse. Sorry, Joe. You lost the game.
Wow.
Gabe doesn't even play.
Yeah.
Gabe moves to 1-1 after losing his first week. Joe's 0-2, undefeated to start, or he is he is defeated to start the year. He's 0-2. Maybe he'll win next week. And then moving on to our last game, defending champ Bravo's football took on Germo's inmate 174-954. You remember who that was for? Aaron Hernandez.
No.
Yep. Bravo's 0-2.
Oh,
Not a good showing for the defending champ. Jeremy is off to a great start. 2-0. Good job, Jeremy. You're, I think, one of 3 teams at 2-0 right now. That's pretty good. So yeah, Bravo actually puts him in last place of the league. I don't know how many times we've started where a champion came back the next year and was in last place. Do you remember a time?
I don't remember.
Do you remember the
I have
time?
really bad memory.
Yeah. So that was our week in a nutshell.
Yep.
Help! I'm in a nutshell.
Like a pecan nutshell?
Like a peanut nutshell.
Like a peanut.
Yeah. So Priscilla.
What about a piñón?
A piñón. Piñón, pecan. How about the Pick'ems League?
Oh,
Segue.
Oh.
Chris, how'd you do in your Pick'ems League this week?
Let's see. Let me tell you how I
Okay,
did.
tell us how you did in Pick'ems.
Let me tell you first about Green Elite. position for.
You're messing this up. I'm sorry, my handwriting is really bad, hon.
Yes.
Green Elite is a Pies team, and he stayed at number 1 this week. He was number 1 last week. He was number 1 this week. Did a pretty good job, Pie. Let's see how many picks you got correct. I'm loading it up on my older laptop, so it might take like another 10 seconds while I kill time and wait for it to go.
There was a lot of people with 21 points.
A lot of people stuck at 21 points this week. Yes, there is.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But Matt,
I'm all alone with 20.
You're all alone with 20.
So I'm technically, there's a lot of people tied for second. I'm in 3rd place all by myself, but in reality, I think I'm in 6th place.
So what place does that leave me in?
Because
Because I didn't do too well this week.
You're in 8th place. You went from 2nd to 8th place.
Yeah.
It's
Not
too
very...
bad. I think you'll rebound. I think you'll make some decent picks this week. When I asked you your picks, I try not to like give you too much feedback and be like, it's not good, you should do it differently. So
No.
I think this week you'll do a good job. First week you did great. And that was without any kind of influence from me.
Did you notice how, like, the first time I did the pick'ems, it was quicker and
It was a lot quicker.
less?
I
don't know
we
why
did shotgun
I,
pick'ems
thought
because
about it.
I only gave you like 3 seconds to think about it. And this time you're thinking about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that's the goal with you, is not to think about it. That's actually the best strategy with fantasy football.
But at least I didn't do as bad as
my sister. AKA.
AKA, also known
My sister, yeah. My sister, Gold Digger.
Yeah.
That's like the worst name for you to use. Why would you use Gold Digger?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any, like...
She
I know
digs
you.
Gold.
In her nose. Again, Sarah forgets to set her picks. She's stuck at 0 at the very bottom. So it's going to be very hard for anybody to do just as bad as her. Big shout out.
Wasn't she the one that, like, made a point to be on
Yeah,
the pick?
she texted me
Come
like...
on, Sarah.
She texted me like 2 days after our draft ended, and
Come on,
she wanted
Sarah.
to be in the league, and I was like,
You're in the league.
Poop out of luck.
Let's do this.
Poop out of luck. So, yeah, Sarah sucks. Big shout out to Rob47. You can find him on Twitter at that name, Rob Roca. You can find him through my Twitter list, and I'll give him a shout out later. He's actually new in the league this week. He had 10 picks, so that's a pretty good showing for your first week out.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm looking at, you might be 10 or 11. It's not updated with the Monday game right now. Clean Sweep only had 4 correct picks coming into Monday night. And I'm saying a lot, but that's how it goes. Me, Zigzag, I got 11 picks tonight, including the Monday night game, so I feel pretty good about that.
What about me?
You got, you picked the Monday night game wrong, so pick your nose, only got 7 right this week. Not too bad. Yeah.
Ouch.
Just drink my water. Enough scores, right?
Enough scores.
Let's hand out some Week 2 awards!
Week 2 awards.
Week 2 awards, and I have it memorized in my head. Joe, your week gets worse. I'm so sorry, sir. Tampa Bay's not doing very good either. But I hate to kick you while you're down, but it's just going to happen. You get Green Elite of the Week this week. I think
we're going to kick you while you're down.
79 points, so it's not too good of a showing. Our Player of the Week, once again, for the 2nd week in a row, Mr. I'll give you a hint. Come on. Blackbeard's Delight.
Blackbeard's
Freddie.
Delight.
Come on, guys. Yeah, so congratulations on that, Freddie. So, Priscilla, are you ready for Week 3?
Yeah.
Totes
How
and
many
goats,
more weeks do we got to go?
Super Bowl week is Week 16. So we're in Week 2. 14 weeks to go.
Oh, 14.
Less than 3 months. You'll be fine. You'll survive it. You'll be okay. Well, another fantastic week of fantasy football, guys, and Pick'ems League. I'm very excited that we're doing this and part of the show. Remember, you can follow Priscilla on Twitter at @OPriscilla. You can follow me, the Commish, at Mateo83. All that good stuff. Remember to give us a thumbs up, like the video, share it, tweet it, subscribe to our page.
Yeah.
For all that good stuff. Set those teams.
Pick those picks.
And I'll see you next week.
On the recap.
Download Smart Marks on iTunes and Stitcher. Thanks, guys.
And
Have a
thanks,
great
Alex.
night. Have a great night.
Thanks for watching,
Week 2,
Alex.
I
This
won.
show's dedicated
I
to you
won.
because you're the only viewer.
You watched it 30 times, and we really appreciate
Yes.
that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex.